Good afternoon and welcome everyone to today's coverage of the first official points race of the championship season for Chopin's Sim Racing League. I am your host Chopin, and we're about to start the ColorUp 500 at Daytona. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for today's race. Starting on the pole in first place is Kent Ketchum in the 67 Pineapple Chevrolet, and to his right, in the number 12 Ford for Jack Daniels Apple, is Trey Mingle. Starting in third place behind your pole sitter in the 33 Chevrolet for Rich Energy is Curtinsea, and on the outside line in the 23 Marlboro Chevrolet is CrimsonKing. Behind them we have the number 7 Dodge starting in 5th place, that is Viper, and starting in 6th in the 11 ColorUp Poker Chevrolet is Gina. We have Adam in the number 66 Harley Davidson Chevrolet, and Ava to his right in the number 3 Alveus Sanctuary Chevrolet. Starting in 9th place in the number 25 Chevrolet is Tooth, and in the number 95 Dodge is Sunny. HalfcentFifty is in your number 50 Tabasco Ford, and the 37 Moderna Dodge is Squidmoose. In the number 17 Hard Rock Chevrolet is Chopin, and to his right in the 41 Goodies Headache Powder Chevrolet is Ricky Tornado. On the inside line, starting in 15th in the number 58 Chevrolet is Crow, and on the outside line in the 54 Dodge is Gunner. In the number 87 Wounded Warrior Project Chevrolet is MalarD, and in the number 81 Human Food Dodge is Bumper Adams. There are 18 drivers starting your race today for the ColorUp Poker 500. Kent Ketchum, your pole sitter. Bringing us to the green flag here, the pace car comes down pit road, the green flag is out. And the 67 Kent Ketchum takes the green flag for the ColorUp Poker 500 at Daytona. Let's see what line gets the advantage here. It looks like the low line is already moving forward. Curtinsea in the 33 giving the 67 of Kent Ketchum a push. Trey Mingle hoping the 23 of CrimsonKing on the high side is going to give him a push down this back straight so they can get that line moving. But it does look like the low train has all the momentum going down the back straight. 67 currently your race leader. Hoping to lead this first lap here and pick up 5 bonus points. Coming around turn 3 and 4, out of turn 4 into the tri-oval. The 67 looks like he will lead this first lap here at Daytona. And Curtinsea right on his bumper, looking to take it from him. Currently in lap 2 in the 66, getting a push from the 25, the 3, the 11, and the 95. That is Adam, Tooth, Ava, Gina, and Sunny on the low side. Curtinsea pushing the 67 ahead of the pack. First and second. The number 7 of Viper up high with CrimsonKing and Trey Mingle in the 12. Coming out of turn 4 on lap 2. And it looks like it's still Kent Ketchum leading the race. The 66 in third, Curtinsea in second. Tooth, Ava, Viper, Gina, CrimsonKing, Trey Mingle, Sunny, Crow, all in the mix. Here on lap 9, the number 12 has made his way up to third place and looks like he's going to challenge Curtinsea for second place here. Going on the inside, Curtinsea trying to hold him off on the outside. We know the outside line is strong, but the 12 has a lot of momentum coming out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway, Tooth also looking to get in the mix here. Challenge Kurt now for third as the 12 takes over second. And the 25 getting a nice push from the 41 through turns 3 and 4. Coming out of turn 4, we have a new second place runner. Curtinsea dropping back into 5th. And I think we'll see Trey Mingle battle for the lead or challenge for the lead here. Going into turn 1 to take it from the 67 on lap 10. And he is coasting right by the 67. Coming into turn 3, the 12. Looks like he has the momentum, and he's got the train behind him. The 25 of Tooth, the 41 of Ricky Tornado. Giving him a nice push. The 67 doesn't stand a chance coming out of turn 4. Not only will he lose the lead on this lap, he'll drop back into 4th or 5th. Trey Mingle taking over the race lead. We have our first lead change of the race here on lap 10. Taking him into turn 1. So here we are on lap 18, and unfortunately, as you can see, the 17 has fallen out of that draft of the main pack and has started falling back a little bit more each lap. Eventually, he will get lapped by the field if a caution doesn't fly. And the caution flag is out here on lap 23 as they race to the line. Trey Mingle is your current race leader. And here comes Chopin, pretty far back from the pack. This is a good sign for Chopin to catch back up to the field. But it looks like we have a debris caution here. No wrecks have occurred. Not sure where the debris is, but we do have a caution here on lap 23. Everyone's coming down pit road under this yellow flag. Trey Mingle as your race leader. Kent Ketchum in second. Then we have Adam, MalarD, Ricky Tornado, Crow, CrimsonKing, Ava, Squidmoose, Gina, Viper, Curtinsea, Tooth, Bumper Adams, HalfcentFifty, Gunner, and Chopin. We're following Ava because we'll get a good shot of everyone on pit road here, including the leaders up front. You see the 12 and the 67 both taking right side tires. Let's see who gets off pit road first here. And right side or left side tires for the 12 and the 67. I believe most people take 4 tires here and some fuel. The 12 gets off pit road first. The 66 and the 87 racing off pit road. It might have been the 66 there, and the 3 will beat the 67 of Kent Ketchum. The 23 of CrimsonKing. We have Crow, Squidmoose, Bumper Adams, Viper, Gina, all leaving pit road. And Trey Mingle, winning the overall battle, is still your race leader. Came in first, left in first. Final lap under caution before we get the green flag again here at Daytona. The number 12, Trey Mingle, is currently your race leader. Following him is the number 66 of Adam, the 87 of MalarD, the 3 of Ava, the 67 of Kent Ketchum, the 23 of CrimsonKing, the 58 of Crow, the 37 of Squidmoose, the 81 of Bumper Adams, the 7 of Viper, the 11 of Gina, the 25 of Tooth, the 50 of HalfcentFifty, the 54 of Gunner, the 41 of Ricky Tornado, the 17 of Chopin, the 33 of Curtinsea, and the 95 of Sunny. Bringing up the rear. We're about to go green. The pace car coming down pit road for the second time this race on lap 26. Trey Mingle taking us to the green flag. Let's see how they do. The 66 of Adam trying to take the lead for the first time is right behind him with the 87 of MalarD, the 3 of Ava, and the 67 of Kent Ketchum already making a move to the inside in 5th place. Kent Ketchum with a big run on the low side from 5th to 3rd through turns 1 and 2 already has a big run on the back straightaway. Will he challenge for second here? Yes, he will, and the 23 pushing him down the back straightaway makes him move to the inside. The 23 of CrimsonKing looking for second place right now. Wants to go after Trey Mingle for that lead. A lot of action on this first lap back to green here. Kent Ketchum making his way up to a battle for second. CrimsonKing making his way up to the battle for second. And Trey Mingle bringing us around with that race lead. Kent Ketchum coming around for the race lead on lap 28. Gina finally coming into the picture here on lap 30. She's coming up behind the 12 of Trey Mingle on the inside line to give him a push and take 3rd place from CrimsonKing. The 67 of Kent Ketchum still your race leader. And coming around, Gina almost takes 3rd place there, but we have trouble. The 41 spinning on the apron on the inside. Curtinsea giving him some help, and I'm sure we'll have the yellow flag fly here in just a moment as they come around to hold their positions. Now, unfortunately for the 41 of Ricky Tornado, the yellow flag did not fly a moment ago when this spin did happen, so he's going to have to race back the old-fashioned way to make up that ground. Let's take a look at what happens here with the 41 and the 33. You can see the 33 looking to get in on the inside here, and that makes them 4 wide through the tri-oval. The 41 kind of comes across the nose of the 33 here. It's hard to say if the 41 got into the 33 or if the 33 pushed into the back of the 41. Let's take a look at another angle. So here it is from another angle. You can see the 33 move down low in the tri-oval. The 41 just kind of pinches down across the nose and goes around down on the apron. Not a lot of damage. He spins right back around and keeps going. Now we're up high and slowed down. You can see the 41 gives the 33 enough room to move down low here, but he's getting up into the 87, so I think he decides to move back down. It's too late. The 33's already gotten in there, and he just moves right across the nose of the 33. Puts him spinning down on the apron, spins around, and regains control masterfully. Fantastic job, Ricky Tornado, keeping it off the wall. And now on board with Curtinsea in the 33. Bumper Adams pulling off the track here on lap 56 to start green flag pit stops, all by himself too. You can see as Bumper Adam has exited pit road, he's already moved his car above that yellow line. You're not supposed to move your car above the yellow line until you get around to the back straightaway, and even then, you're only supposed to move above the yellow line if you don't have traffic behind you. Doing this is extremely dangerous and can cause an incident. With all these fast cars flying around the outside, you can see they're all just getting by here in the 66, rear ends the 81. That's exactly why you don't go above the yellow line before you're supposed to. All that fast traffic trying to get by is not going to be able to do it when they're running 3 wide behind you. Riding behind the 66 with Ron, HalfcentFifty. Chopin and MalarD pulling off the track on lap 57 to head down pit road. Looks like it'll be all 4 tires for Chopin, all 4 for MalarD, and they leave at the same time. The 17 will win the battle off pit road between him and MalarD. Looks like it'll be 4 tires for the 41 and the 95 as the 33, the 7, and the 50 all come down pit road for Kurt, Viper, and HalfcentFifty. All 4 tires for the 33, the 7, and the 50, and they all pull off at about the same time. Looks like Curtinsea will win this battle here in the 3rd group of cars. And we have Ava, Gina, Gunner, Tooth, and Crow in the 3, 11, 54, 25, and 58. Taking all 4 tires. Ava off first, followed by Tooth, Gunner, Gina, and then Crow. Crow might even pass Gina here. Crow beats Gina off pit road. Coming in now, we have your leaders, Trey Mingle, Kent Ketchum, CrimsonKing, Squidmoose, Adam in the 66. Let's see who wins the battle off pit road here. They're taking all 4 tires. And the 12 of Trey Mingle is pulling off first, followed by CrimsonKing. The 67 of Kent Ketchum taking a long time. Squidmoose passes him by. The 66 coming off pit road behind the 67 of Kent Ketchum. Look at that distance between the 12, the 23, and the 67. Kent Ketchum in trouble after that green flag pit stop. He's going to lose a lot of ground here. Here he comes on lap 61. It is Trey Mingle, your race leader, with CrimsonKing pushing him from behind. Here's the main pack behind the leaders after that round of green flag pit stops. We have Kent Ketchum in the 67 out in front of this main pack. We've got Ava in the 3, MalarD in the 87. The 50 is HalfcentFifty. 33 is Curtinsea. The 7 of Viper, 17 of Chopin, 37 of Squidmoose, 25 of Tooth, 66 of Adam, and 54 of Gunner in the rear. Behind this group, we have Bumper Adams running by himself, and Crow and Gina in the 58 and 11 behind him. We're here on lap 87. Trey Mingle still your race leader with the 23 of CrimsonKing pushing behind him the whole way. The 95, who's been lapped by the 12 of Trey Mingle, is hanging in, trying to keep up with the 23 and stay on, have the possibility to move back on that lead lap. The 12 and the 23 coming around a lap traffic, and the 23 of CrimsonKing making a move to the inside for the race lead. Doesn't look like he has the momentum to get it this time by, but he's in a good position with this lap traffic. We'll see what happens. The 12 of Trey Mingle moving up behind Gina in the 11. The 23 moving up there with him. Gina moves way up high into that top lane, going into turns 1 and 2. Trey Mingle flying through the middle lane, passing the 81 and the 11. The 23 making his way through the middle now. The 58 of Crow on the outside of Trey Mingle, going into turn 3. And the 23 following right behind him on the inside line. Just like that, in a lap, 3 more cars get lapped. The 81 of Bumper Adams, the 11 of Gina, and the 58 of Crow join the 95 of Sunny in what's now a battle for the lucky dog. Whoever is the first person to lap down, if a caution comes out, gets that lap back. So now we have a battle between Gina, Crow, Sunny, and Bumper Adams for that lucky dog position. The 23 and the 12 pulling away from everyone. We're here on lap 90. The 23 still holding strong on that bottom line, and now he's got this lap traffic to help him. They've gained a little bit of momentum now, having that drafting effect back with these leaders. CrimsonKing looking to lead a lap here. He will do it. Trey Mingle not even close this time by. CrimsonKing leading lap 90 for the first time this race. If it wasn't hard enough to get the lead from Trey Mingle, it's even harder to keep it from him. The 12 moves back into the lead 1 lap later. And just a moment ago on lap 89, Bumper Adams coming into pit road to start another round of green flag pit stops. Number 81, all by himself. Now we remember the last round of pit stops, he did the same thing. I'm sure NASCAR officials have told him not to go above the yellow line before getting around to the back straight, but here we are once again. The leaders coming by, the 12 and the 23. They get by just fine. Some lap traffic coming by. They get by just fine. The 81 okay this time, but needs to stay below that yellow line until getting to the back straightaway. The 87 of MalarD coming down pit road. He'll take all 4 tires and go. Here we are, lap 92, the 33, the 17 coming down pit road. The 7 gets across the nose of the 41 and spins to the inside apron into pit road and almost into the 33 car, just avoiding some huge damage there between the 7 and the 33. The 7 probably has some mild damage to that back left quarter panel from going across the nose of the 41. Let's go back and take a look at how that happened exactly. Looks like the 7 was just eager to come into pit road and the 41 was in the way. So you can see the 7 and the 41 coming out of turn 4 here, and the 7 wants to come down pit road, but he's on the high lane. He should not be cutting across the track to make that happen. His spotter should have told him the 41 was there. Obviously that didn't happen, and he didn't follow procedure, pulling down into that inside lane when it's time to come to pit road like the 17 and the 33 did. They did it proper. They didn't crash. The 7 tries to cut across the track. You're cutting across traffic. You're going to cause an incident like that. Thankfully, he didn't get into the 33 and cause the 33 trouble for that. Not good luck for the 41 today. Got spun by Curtinsea earlier. No caution came out, and then here the 7 goes across the nose of the 41, and that is much heavier damage than what we saw before. We're riding with the 7 car. You can see he's up high, he tries to cut down the track, and that's not going to work. goes around. Almost gets into the 33. Might have even tapped him there from that angle. Here he goes around. Into pit road. And does tap the 33 slightly, but I don't think the 33 received any significant damage from that tap. And unfortunately for Ricky Tornado, he does pick up some front-end damage from that wreck. We have CrimsonKing in the 23 and Sunny in the 95 coming down pit road on lap 95. Gina in the 11, Crow in the 58, Trey Mingle in the 12. Lap 97, we have the 23 of CrimsonKing leading a lap over Trey Mingle in the 12. Crow in the 58, Sunny in the 95, hanging around them, both a lap down, I believe. And here we are on lap 100, CrimsonKing in the 23, looking very strong, putting some distance on the 12 of Trey Mingle, and coming around to the line to lead us to the halfway point of the ColorUp Poker 500 here at Daytona. Here we are on lap 109. Trey Mingle has taken back over the race lead, and we're also picking up some extra lap cars. We got the 7 and the 41 joining the party here with the 23 and the 12. Here we are coming around on lap 116. CrimsonKing, your race leader. Trey Mingle on the inside, and all 5 cars behind them are a lap down. The 3 of Ava, 54 of Gunner, 95 of Sunny, 58 of Crow, and the 7 of Viper. Here's your next main pack. Behind him in a tight race, the 33 of Curtinsea, the 50 of HalfcentFifty, 37 of Squidmoose, 87 of MalarD, 25 of Tooth, 17 of Chopin, 66 of Adam, 67 of Kent Ketchum, and the 11 of Gina right on the high line. The 41 of Ricky Tornado not too far behind him, but not in the draft. Lap 124, Bumper Adams coming down pit road once again to start another round of green flag pit stops. Curtinsea coming down pit road in the 33 along with the 87 of MalarD. Curtinsea taking 4 tires, MalarD taking 4 tires. They are both off pit road. The 7 of Viper coming into pit. And now the 23 of CrimsonKing on lap 128 during these green flag pit stops, coming down all by himself. Here come the 66 and the 17, really pushing their speed all the way down to pit road. The 17 trying to get on the inside of the 66. That is Adam and Chopin. There goes CrimsonKing. Here comes the 17 of Chopin, the 66 pulling off pit road. 17 has the speed on him, but he will not get ahead. The 54 of Gunner coming down pit road with the 58 of Crow. And while they're taking 4 tires, we have the 37 of Squidmoose, the 50 of HalfcentFifty, the 11 of Gina, the 25 of Tooth, all coming down pit road. Gunner pulling off, Crow pulling off. 4 tires all around, and the 37 of Squidmoose is pulling out. The 50 of HalfcentFifty, Gina's pulling out. Tooth pulling out last that time. The 95 coming down, the 3 of Ava, the 41 of Ricky Tornado. A rough day so far for Ricky Tornado. Some bad luck. He moved across the nose of the 33 Curtinsea coming out of the tri-oval before turn 1. Spun down on the apron, recovered it beautifully. Unfortunately, in the next round of green flag pit stops, the 7 of Viper moved across the nose of the 41, causing some heavy damage to himself in the 7, but also some front-end damage to the 41 of Ricky Tornado that I'm sure they just took care of there on pit road as best they could. But he's back out on the track with the 95 and the 3 of Sunny and Ava. And while we were talking about that, I missed it. The 67 of Kent Ketchum came down pit road, your pole sitter, trying to get back up to that main pack with Trey Mingle and CrimsonKing. They've been running in a two-man pack way up front ahead of the main group of cars behind them. And look at this, the 12 of Trey Mingle falling back fast. The 81 going around him, the 7 coming up to his bumper, going around him on the inside. He needs to pit. I wonder if it's just the poor quality of his tires at this point or if he's run out of gas. He's losing so much ground here. Look at the 58 flying up to his bumper, goes around the outside. And yes, Trey Mingle is coming down pit road, might be out of gas at this point. All 4 tires and some gas for Trey Mingle. He's pulling out of his pit stall now and back out onto the racetrack. Let's see how much trouble he might be in here with CrimsonKing having pit several laps before him, and he's already coming around on the outside. Look at this, the 23 flying past the 12. I think that was a big mistake on Trey Mingle's part, pitting when he did. Tried to stay out. Unfortunately, he was out on some bad tires and ran out of gas coming off the back straight. CrimsonKing, your new race leader in the 23. We are 134 laps in now. Let's take a look at your current lineup of cars after that round of green flag pit stops. CrimsonKing in the 23, your current race leader. In second place, we have Trey Mingle in the 12. Although he is far back from the 23, he is still in second. The 67 of Kent Ketchum currently running in third place. You can see he's in between a couple of packs of cars, and he's trying to make his way up to the lead. Chopin in the 17, Squidmoose in the 37, running 4th and 5th. You can see coming up on the bottom there is the 66 to challenge them for 5th place, currently running 6th. Looking for the top 5, the 66 of Adam in the Harley-Davidson Chevrolet. 3 wide out of turn 4. The 33, the 87, and the 50 are currently running 7th, 8th, and 9th. The 11 of Gina, who you see in the mix there, is actually a lap down, so she's not gaining any position with this group of cars here. And rounding out your top 10 is the 25 of Tooth, running all by himself, trying to make it back up to a pack of cars, get a drafting partner, make up some ground, hoping for a caution, get the whole field bunch back up. Starting with 11th place in the 54 and the 95 of Gunner and Sonny, all of these remaining cars are currently a lap down. You can see the 23 just past the 95 and the 54 to put them both a lap down. And here we have the 58, the 3, the 7, and the 81 of Ava, Crow, Viper, and Bumper Adams. Also a lap down, running 15th, 16th, 17th, or 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. And currently running in 18th and last place, unfortunately, is Ricky Tornado. He has had such a rough day today. 2 incidents. And the caution flag is out here on lap 141. Not sure exactly what happened. But let's take a look if we can find out. So here we are on lap 143, and I have reviewed the footage. I cannot find any incidents that happened involving the vehicles themselves, so it must have been a debris caution. Probably some debris that came off the number 7 from that incident before with Ricky Tornado. May have dropped something off the car driving around the track, and they went to go pick it up. The 23 coming down pit road way ahead of everybody else. Not sure exactly how that just happened, but huge advantage coming into pit road for the 23 of CrimsonKing. Here we are once again with Ava so that we can see most of the cars on pit road. You can see CrimsonKing, Trey Mingle, and Kent Ketchum up there. The 23, the 12, and the 67. The 12 just takes fuel and makes it out ahead of the 23 of CrimsonKing, going for a gamble under the yellow flag pit stop. the 12, the 23, the 54, the 67, the 7, the 58, the 3, the 25, the 41, the 81, the 33, the 66, the 17, the 87, the 40, the 37, and the 11, and the 50. Coming off pit road in that order. 95 of Sunny did not come down pit road. Here we are on lap 146. We are 1 to go before the green flag drops once again. And what you're seeing here is your lapped cars are lining up on the inside line. That's the 54, the 7, the 58, the 3, the 41, the 81, and the 11. And then you have the 95 is not your race leader, but he's in front of Trey Mingle. So not sure if he's about to go a lap down or exactly what's going on with the 95 there, but he is not the race leader. But the 12 is Trey Mingle is going to bring us to the green flag. The 23 of CrimsonKing right behind him, followed by the 67 of Kent Ketchum. This is the second caution that we've had today. We're here on lap 146. Trey Mingle bringing us back down to the green flag. The pace car coming down pit road. Gunner first on the inside line of the cars a lap down. And the 95, still not sure what's going on there, but he gets a good run, pulls ahead of Trey Mingle even in the 12. The 12 going to try to get this train moving on the outside line. Don't want to let those lap cars get too involved, too mixed up with the cars on the lead lap. They're going to try to make that outside line work. The 66 of Adam already riding in the middle lane. Curtinsea strong up high. Put some distance on the 66 going down the back straight. And the 23 giving the 12 a push. He moves to the inside of the 95. And the 23, is he going to stay up there behind the 95? Yes, it looks like he will. No, he moves to the inside. With all that momentum, could have really hurt him there staying with the 95. The 66 looks like he's going to get blocked in, though, by the 95. The 23 of CrimsonKing coming up to the bumper of Trey Mingle in the 12. The two of them moving around lap traffic before that first lap back to green, and Trey Mingle is your race leader. Coming around on lap 150, CrimsonKing with a good lead on the field. Led lap 100, led lap 150. The 23 of CrimsonKing is showing a strong run today and wants to be leading there at the end on lap 200. Squidmoose getting a push from the 3, coming out of turn 2 onto the back straightaway to challenge the 23 of CrimsonKing for the race lead. The 37 makes a move to the inside. Ava does not go with him on the inside, though. She stays up high with the 23. The 67 of Kent Ketchum says, I'll go with the 37. Jumps to the inside and gives him a push. They've got the momentum coming into turn 3. And coming out of turn 4, I think you're going to see the 37 get a nice push from the 67 to the line. We're going to have a new race leader here if the 23 can't hold the high end. And the 37 just inches him out for the race lead, I believe. That's the first lap Squidmoose has led this entire race. Squidmoose is going to hold on to lead a second lap. Tooth right on his bumper in the 25, the 87 giving the 25 a push. The 50, the 33, the 12, and the 11 all on the low train. We have not seen much of Kent Ketchum after that bad pit stop he had about 100 laps ago, but here he is right back up here in the front, challenging Squidmoose for the lead, getting a push from the 12 or the 33 of Curtinsea, and then moves down low in front of Trey, I'm guessing, to keep that push going. He's blocking both the middle and the bottom lanes, but the 12 of Trey Mingle squeezes in on the low end. It's going to make it 3 wide for the lead here. The 67 coming to the line against the 37 and the 12, and does take the lead. Kent Ketchum, your new race leader. 30 laps to go, and the 67 of Kent Ketchum is trying his hardest to hold off this entire field of hungry contenders. The 33 of Curtinsea currently running second, with the 87 of MalarD behind him. The 37 is still running up high with the 23 of CrimsonKing. The 12 of Trey Mingle currently sitting in 6th. The 58, the 54, the 7, they're all a lap down and not really in contention, even though they are a part of this pack. Kent Ketchum leads with 30 laps to go. Your pole sitter right back in the picture from the beginning. And the 33 of Curtinsea moving to the inside of the 23, the 37 up high. Coming around out of turn 2 for the race lead, the 33 trying to take it for the first time. He desperately wants to lead this race. He's been working his way up the pack all day long. And finally, looking like he might take the race lead here coming to the line. The 33 of Curtinsea on the bottom lane with Crow pushing him, takes the race lead for the first time. CrimsonKing moving to the inside of the 33 on the back straightaway going into turn 3. Can the 33 hold him off? The 37 has a run behind the 23 of CrimsonKing, and he'll move to the bottom lane. That'll put the 33 up in the high lane coming out of turn 4. And it looks like the 23 has the momentum coming to the line. CrimsonKing is now your race leader. The lead changing just about every single lap at this point in the race. Coming out of turn 4, we'll see if Squidmoose can lead a lap. We have cars coming down to pit road. That's Crow and Viper in the 58 and the 7 pulling off the track. Kent Ketchum coming down pit road with the 12 of Trey Mingle. The 25 of Tooth behind him. There go right side tires for Kent Ketchum, right side tires for Trey. Let's see if they decide to put on left side tires. They do not. The 67 pulls out with just 2. The 12 taking the same strategy, just right side tires. They're pulling off a pit road. The 67 gets out ahead of Trey Mingle. We're currently under green flag pit stops here on lap 178, and we have trouble for the 33 of Curtinsea. You can see the 66 of Adam, the 87, the 54 flying up behind him. They're going to try to get around. He has run out of gas coming into turn 3 here off the back straight, and he is trying desperately to reach pit road, but he is in the high lane. Can he get across the track? It doesn't look like it. He gets blocked out of pit road. It looks like he still could have gotten in there. But he stays out, and this is not going to be good for Curtinsea. This is going to take him out of contention for the win. He's going to ride around this entire track for a lap with no gas. If he does not make it to pit road, the caution will fly. And you can see the cars just flying by him on the outside there. 20 laps to go here in the ColorUp Poker 500 at Daytona, and Curtinsea is no longer in contention for the lead as he is out of gas on pit road, but taking some tires now. Kurt takes just left sides and some gas, and he is back out on the track. Coming around leading lap 180 in the 23 car is CrimsonKing. Has a nice lead on the field right now, looking to win the first official points race of the season, the ColorUp Poker 500 here at Daytona. The 67 taking over the race lead on the inside, getting a push from the 12 of Trey Mingle. The 33, the 87, all on the inside line. The 23 hung out to dry on the outside. Lap 187, we're almost down to 10 laps to go, but we're coming up to lap traffic here. The 67, the 12, the 23, the 87, all on the lead lap, contending for the win here. Will this lap traffic affect any of them? They're all trying to stick to the inside here. The 67 gets by, the 12 gets by, the 23 is on the outside. He's going to have to go around the 41, and he gets stuck behind the 41 of Ricky Tornado, the 23 of Crimson King falling back as the 12, the 67, the 87, they all pull ahead. They're all getting by the lap traffic, and the 23 finally moves to the inside to try to get around him. He has lost several positions here behind many cars, has to make that ground up, but he's got 12 laps to do it. That's plenty of time. We'll see Crimson King make his way back up here through these cars in just a moment. Remember, the 33 of Curtinsea is currently a lap down, so he's not leading this lap, but the 87 does lead his first lap of the entire race with just 11 laps to go. Here we are in turns 3 and 4 on lap 190. We are almost at 10 laps to go. Trey Mingle bringing him around. The 67 of Kent Ketchum right behind him on the low line. 10 laps to go. Trey Mingle leading the race in the 12. The pole sitter of Kent Ketchum running behind him. Coming down the back straightaway here, the number 12 of Trey Mingle moves to the inside of the 23 of Crimson King. The 67 of Kent Ketchum up high. Curtinsea behind the 67. The 87 of MalarD moves to the bottom behind the 12 to give Trey Mingle a push. We are 3 wide to the line with 4 laps to go. About to be 3 laps to go. Kent Ketchum leading the race with 3 laps to go, 3 wide to the line. Crimson King in the middle lane, trying to keep that momentum going. He has no help. 4 cars on the bottom, 3 cars on top, 1 car of the 23 in the middle. And Trey Mingle is your leader on the back stretch with 3 laps to go. Still 3 wide for the lead between the 67, the 23, and the 12. The 67 inching him out into turn 3, and the 33 taking turns, pushing every single one of them, sometimes the 67 up high, sometimes the 23 in the middle. He gave Crimson King a push through turns 3 and 4 there. Crimson King with the momentum coming to the line, and there are 2 laps to go this time by Crimson King, your race leader in the 23 Marlboro Chevrolet. Coming into turns 1 here, the 23 still holding the low side strong. The 67 right next to him on the outside line gets a good run out of turn 2 onto the back straightaway, and the 12 moves to the inside of the 23. The 23 moving up high behind the 67 going down the back straight, and Trey Mingle looking to take second away from Crimson King on the inside lane. About to come around to the white flag here. The 67 opening up some distance on the pack behind him. The 33 of Curtinsea out of contention, moving to the inside behind Trey Mingle and giving him a push. The white flag is in the air, and we're at 1 lap to go for the ColorUp Poker 500 here at Daytona. Kent Ketchum, your pole sitter, currently leading the race going into turns 1 and 2. Bringing him out to the back straightaway. The 67 is still leading with a good amount of distance. The 12 is going to need a run to challenge for the win here. Will he get a push from the 33? The 23 trying to push the 33 to the 12. I don't know if the 12 has the momentum he needs coming out of turn 4 to challenge for the win here. The 67 of Kent Ketchum bringing it around one last time as your pole sitter today and wins the first official points race of the season, the ColorUp Poker 500 at Daytona. What a fight at the end from the 23 and the 12 of Crimson King and Trey Mingle. They were so close, especially at 2 to go. They were 3 wide across the start-finish line. Crimson King leading at 2 to go. Kent Ketchum leading at 1 to go. And then, of course, that final lap, Kent Ketchum booking the win. But once again, a big congratulations to our race winner, Kent Ketchum, in the number 67 Pineapple Chevrolet, who took home the win in the first official points race of the season for Chopin Sim Racing League here today in the ColorUp Poker 500 at Daytona.